Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now.
Borussia Dortmund against Borussia Dortmund.
It is a deep, deep sea of yellow, beautifully effervescent yellow. That is what you're faced with when you come to Dortmund. So straight into the action. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Well, Peter, the player Nuno Mendes is someone...
Can he finish? Goal!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
Simplicity itself.
Well, of course, it's great play to set him up, Peter, but you can't say the defence did themselves many favours then. They really should have picked him up sooner.
So, a breakthrough already. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Pass somewhat off target. Vitinha. Timber. Zanetti. Borussia Dortmund couldn't do a whole lot with it there. They could do with more sharpness in their passing. Now it's Osimhen.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
It's a pretty loose pass. And that is a little undercooked. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And it's Drogba, played out towards the right wing. But Nielsen. Now who's going to be first to this? Takes the shot! Engages and forces him off the ball. Oh, good-looking ball. Silvestre made a surge from full-back, as it turned out, unsuccessfully. Zanetti, and he plays one through. He's in, tries a shot! In he goes again! It's in! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
That has been drummed into him from such an early age, Peter. It almost came as second nature. He susses the keeper couldn't hold on to it, and he's there in a flash.
Borussia Dortmund are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
There's a certain authoritativeness in everything they do now. If they want to kill off this game, now's the time to get it done.
Pinches it off him.
They've been denied a chance to develop any rhythm in the passing department.
Oh, they could break here. Spread to the right. Vitinha. And it's Zanetti. Time and again they are repelled. Yamal. So what can they make of this? Drogba. Dani Olmo. And it's Zanetti. Nuno Mendes. And here's Drogba! Wow, that is Didier Drogba! That is a gem! An absolute gem! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. And that is stunning. Just too hot to handle.
Well, Peter, it would have taken something incredible for the keeper to keep that one out. It was absolutely spanked.
A case now of complete control.
I think there's been a greater menace to everything they've been doing during this spell, one that they hope will continue.
Batistuta.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
That is good alertness.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
O'Reilly. Osimhen! And he should have made it 4.
Yeah, I think that miss is going to give him nightmares for a while. Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
Oh, great leap! And that has forced the very best out of the keeper. Borussia Dortmund have their second corner now. O'Reilly! Went with his head, but couldn't steer it in. That has not gone well. That pass isn't the best. Vitinha, who does have an assist to his name. Well, it's Batistuta. Nicely weighted ball. And the shot! Oh, it's fallen loose again! And it's in! Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, you might think I'm being a bit harsh, Peter, but I just can't help the feeling that the keeper should have done a better job. Full stop.
Borussia Dortmund may be down, but not out just yet. Vitinha. Oh, good spread. Zanetti. He has found the way through. Oh, sweet feet.
2 added minutes has been
Knocks it
indicated.
into space. Cross needs to be good. And that's the keeper's ball.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Now it's Mohamed Salah. Dani Olmo. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. And we've reached half-time.
Borussia Dortmund are 2 up, and on the balance of things, I would say, deservedly so. They had a very coherent game plan, and if they are allowed to continue in the same vein, I can only see the margin getting bigger.
Borussia Dortmund claiming the lion's share of the 4 goals, up by 3-1 at half-time. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half. He is through here. Drogba. Now it's Mohamed Salah. Always goal side. Vitinha. Rijkaard. Now it's Osimhen. And they're back on the ball again. That's a good ball out wide. He's a sharp little ball here. Dani Olmo. Oh, and they're quick to press here, right on top of them. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. And he's heaved it away. And the finish! It's hit the upright. He pondered over it, and that goes down as a chance missed.
Well, it's a shame it ended up a little wasteful. They had the perfect opportunity to break away, and then they go and do that. It's got to be a quicker transition.
Substitution for Borussia Dortmund.
Borussia Dortmund can now introduce the first of their substitutes. He's got amongst the goals here, and now he takes his leave.
He's sharing a smile or two as he's leaving the pitch, Peter. I think his contribution is widely appreciated.
This is Batistuta. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
That has ended up in no man's land. Dani Olmo. Now it's Batistuta. Now it's Drogba. Now it's Yamal. And here's Drogba. And here's Dani Olmo.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Borussia Dortmund still have the cards to affect this game. And here's Drogba. And the through ball. O'Reilly has quite the footballing brain. He's almost never outsmarted. Yamal. And he can clear it away. Borussia Dortmund can breathe again, just.
That's simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came out on top.
Not the most accurate pass. Zanetti. O'Reilly. He's found the way through. He's having a shot! And that is doing no harm at all. Yamal, Timber wins the duel this time. Vitinha, and he's quick to return it. Drogba. This looks promising. Now there's a fine ball. Silvestre receives it in a wide position. Corner number 3 coming up. Just relentless, and they are disappearing out of sight. Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion.
Against Borussia Dortmund.
There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. So it's down to business here. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Yeah, Kylian Mbappe. There's nothing more frightening for a defender when he's running at you at full speed. He gets into his...
And he shoots! It's hit the crossbar. I'll be a bit disappointed with that.
Yeah, I mean, I guess he tried one of his specials.
Can he get on the end of this? And it's Timber. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it. They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
Oh, great defending, that needed doing. Arsenal are looking to go forward now. Stam with the clearance. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it. Osimhen really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Played out towards the right wing. Now it's Shevchenko. Now there's a fine ball.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And claimed it back swiftly. And the pass is intercepted. Shevchenko. Look at the... It's net! Goal! Arsenal! And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
Borussia Dortmund finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Now it's Shevchenko.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Silvestre. Oh, well played. Gabriel. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Arsenal are a team that's fond of the low block. They sure defend in numbers.
Yeah, the whole point being to go back to front as quick.
Chance! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
It's their second corner of the game. He's rising! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Saka is always playing with one eye on the spectacular. Nedved. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. And it's O'Reilly. He's a Osimhen! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
Osimhen deserves a lot of credit for his willingness to make those runs. The passers will always have an option with him.
Now it's Mbappe. Oh, that's nice. Is there any support? And the shot! He's done very well to get to that.
Mbappe is offering a wry smile there.
That should get the job done. Pass somewhat off target. Borussia Dortmund have the chance to go the other way. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. O'Reilly. Oh, strongly challenged there. Nedved. And it's Nedved. Conte. Threads one in. Rijkaard. And this is Shevchenko. And he's in on the shot! It's a goal! And there we have it, the two-goal cushion. Just gorgeous, the most glorious, delicious of touches, followed up with an unerring finish.
Oh, what a touch. I mean, how good was that? Poetry in motion.
Arsenal are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Well, now's the time you can afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but I'd say go and grab a third.
That has ended up in no man's land. O'Reilly, looking to play him in. Rice. Nedved. Nicely weighted ball. It's Nedved!
Oh, that was no routine save.
Nedved clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Corner number 2 then. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Pirlo, looking for a runner.
Added time.
And he's gone looking for safety. Still no way through. The defending here is resolute. Good take, and is he in? Oh, look at the space here.
He's had a shot! And he has kept it out somehow.
Saka actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
And for the first half, that is that. Any strong opinions on the first half?
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think the manager has to resist change at this stage.
Well, that is the first half done, and we are ready for what follows in the second. Back underway then.
I think it'll be fascinating to see how they're going to change their approach here. They have to go for it and try and pull one back, but they also have to be aware that going 3 down will probably seal their fate.
Ball in towards them.
Oh, great leap!
And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Araujo, a player who needs no introduction. Pirlo. Rice. And it's Nedved.
Yes! And with that, it is pretty much a done deal.
What a delicious goal, stroked, and that's it. So thank you very much, Jim, for joining me. That brings us to the end of our coverage. So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. So we're very much on the way now.
Frank Rijkaard can really make his presence felt. A superb defender who became an iconic midfield anchorman.
What's more, a remarkably good strike rate, actually.
Very true, just another level of his expertise, Peter, but his reading of the game, for me, is masterful.
Well, that's beautifully weighted. Good ball, good take.
Oh, shooting chance!
And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Marseille with the corner, they're first. Deftly away. Nicely weighted ball. It's a promising position. There will be a throw-in. That's a decent clearance. Oh, well cut out, no margin for error there at all. And he's quick to get rid. Pass somewhat off target. Now it's Osimhen. And that pass just didn't quite work. So, Jim, what have you made of what we've seen so far?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
And it's O'Reilly. O'Reilly running with intent. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Son Heung-min. First quarter of an hour gone. This is a promising build-up. Great ball, and he's in. And Sonny! Just not quite happening for him just now.
Marseille really can be very happy with the way they're going about things, Peter. They'll want to capitalise on this good spell, though.
Conte is a perfect combination of brain and brawn. And it's O'Reilly. Silvestre. Oh, nice touch. That's a risky ball, you've got to say. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Knocks it out wide. O'Reilly's cross. Borussia Dortmund so far providing no real test at all for the goalkeeper. Nice sequence of passes this. Rijkaard. Passing is crisp and sharp. Ball is over the line. James, a player whose confidence, whose sense of adventure rubs off on all of those around him. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Silvestre. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Conte. And it's Timber. That's Rijkaard. That's going wide left. Crosses it in here. That's an excellent interception. Marseille are a team known for their direct brand of football, so Jim, what are we looking for here?
Well, I think it depends on a couple of things, Peter. Firstly, you know, whether they have a quality passer who can play those balls from a little deeper. And then secondly, you need someone up front to be able to hold on to it, be the link man. It can be very effective against teams that like to press high up the pitch.
Tries to thread one through. Oh, he's found support out wide. Goes for the shot! Oh, that was wicked, a truly wicked effort.
Yeah, certainly could have been something so much more.
Conte is always scanning the pitch for targets. Oh, no joy this time. Neither side giving way, it has been tight. Sane. Conte. And he's forced to go back. And it's Balde. Osimhen. Can he get on the end of this? Engages and forces him off the ball. Sylvestre. Now O'Reilly. And it's Conte. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
And here's Osimhen. Nicely spread. Zanetti delivers. So a temporary halt to the action. And it was a half of could-haves and should-haves, but as the whistle blows, we remain where we started. Plenty for both managers to mull over here. Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
Well, it's been nothing but frustration, really, Peter. I think the team as a whole has to take more risks, but they really need to up their quality too.
Well, generally speaking, an entertaining half. Lack of goals a notable thing, but that's not to say it hasn't been very watchable. And so the action is resumed.
Borussia Dortmund really are going to need to improve in a hurry if they don't want to fall behind here. Upping the intensity and the tempo will be their starting point.
Threads one in. And this is Son Heung-min. Cleared away. Conte. And he's being shifted off it.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this. Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Conte. Ball played for Rijkaard. Played out wide. Sylvestre. Sylvestre just loves to go forward whenever he can. Conte. And it's Sané. Still absolutely nothing to report here goals-wise. Now it's Neves. Zanetti.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
And here's Osimhen. Oh, that was vital. Sané. Quarter of an hour into the second half. Now it's Osimhen, spread to the right. Good defending there, they've slammed the door in the faces of the opposition. Now it's Greenwood, and it's made its way to him. Played out towards the right wing. Great ball if he can get there. Check gets it clear. And claimed it back swiftly. Passes coming off in quick succession here. That's rather hopeful. Good strike, quite an alarm. O'Reilly. Sylvestre is one whose deliveries we all know about. It is still anyone's game, 0-0. Knocks it into space. Timber. And it's Conte. No, that's been intercepted. Greenwood. Lovely pass, but can he get there? No, he's not getting past him there. Oh, delicate chip through.
Changement pour l'Olympique de Marseille. Le numéro 27, le numéro 18, le numéro 87, le numéro 23, le numéro 2. À leur place, le numéro 10,
75 minutes
le
played.
numéro 20,
And it's Timber.
le numéro 15, le numéro 4, le numéro 11.
And here's Kane
Changement en cours.
In with the challenge. Borussia Dortmund really can't be faulted for their attitude, and if they go on to win this, it'll be fully deserved.
Linton plays it out wide. Oh, the chip pass hasn't quite come off. Marseille have their second corner now. And now a sudden chance to counter. Well, played right into his path. So no flag here. And he was alert to it. Linton.
Well, they've got one eye on the clock, but the balancing act is very fine at this stage. Go for it, and it could backfire. Sit back, and it may be at a price.
Bale, who can single-handedly make a difference, looking to pass their way up the pitch.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Rodri, now it's Drogba. Spread it left, back where it came from, and that's gone loose. Bale. Greenwood. It's a poor throw that, picked off with relative ease. Not too much to add on here, just a minute. Tries to pass it through. Zanetti. Well, that's beautifully weighted. And it's Kane. Kane! He lifts the roof! Mass euphoria! Ecstasy! And that is that. Borussia Dortmund have done it. Their solitary strike ultimately proving just enough. Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. It is a deep, deep sea of yellow, beautifully effervescent yellow. That is what you're faced with when you come to Dortmund. We are just getting started. Kane! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Kane is offering a wry smile there. Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
Cristiano Ronaldo! Decent attempt, but not quite good enough. Silvestre, just like so many of his contemporaries, is proving very good at driving forward. But where it came from, oh, that was vital. Shoots! And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders.
It's really well read here, but having done the hard part, he'll be slightly disappointed not to make more of it.
And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Looking for the run. And it's Zanetti. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Cross into the box. He's rising! But it has been just one side doing all of the early probing.
Yeah, they've been livelier and hungrier and looked the more likely to register first.
And he thumps it clear. It's a pretty loose pass. Rijkaard. Passing nice and neat. Oh, good spread. Hangs one in.
When it's delivered early like that, defenders just can't get themselves set.
Oh, there's a probing ball. Rijkaard. Silvestre. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Cruyff cuts out the pass. Still goalless at the moment. That is ended up in no man's land. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Big chance! Goal! That is so good, such sharp skills, and such a delicious finish.
That's what he lives for, Peter. Not a lot more to add.
Madrid are in front now, the game's only goal.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
Borussia Dortmund have their second corner now. Rijkaard, spread out to the left. Rijkaard. Oh, well played.
Borussia Dortmund really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
And it's Hullet. Passes short and sharp. And he's quick to get rid. And that has left him in a heap. Thuram promptly onto that, and that is that. Timber. He's a sharp little ball here. Oh, nicely intercepted. Kaka quietly revving up. Not the most accurate pass. O'Reilly. Well read, nice interception. That's a lovely, neat pass. And he's only too happy to take that back. Conte. And here's Kane. He's looking wide. Delivers with whip. Oh, good effort! And a neat finish. They have grabbed themselves an equaliser.
Well, I always thought they had it in them, Peter. They upped the quality as needed, and once they got going, they were awfully hard to stop.
It was wonderfully efficient.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
It's starting to look very interesting, this.
Well, I'd have to...
And the shot!
Oh, the ball's come loose here. Oh, he's been caught on it here. And it's safely in the keeper's hands. Timber. Pass somewhat off target. Kaka running with the ball. Conte gets a foot in and wins the ball. And it's Zanetti. Vieira. Rijkaard. Gullit. And it's Rijkaard. And here's Gullit. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through.
There will be 1 minute added time.
And this is Inzaghi. Kante clears without hesitation. Well, we expected better, and so did he. And the referee has blown for half-time. Well, the glass is either half full or half empty. Neither side yet truly to impose themselves, and it's level pegging at half-time. So there was the first half.
Well, you have to ask questions how this has stayed 1-1, Peter. I do think, though, that the way spaces have been found in key areas with relative ease will be a real concern, something that needs addressing, and fast.
Well, they've gone toe-to-toe for those 45 minutes, and at half-time the score is 1-1. So straight into the second half. Conte. Silvestre is looking to influence the game from out wide. Rijkaard.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Madrid clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Crossbar comes to the rescue. Nice interception, well timed. Gullit. Well, they could break here. It's a searching pass. Silvestre. O'Reilly, who's set up one goal so far. To Vermaelen. And it's Timber. No, not quite on the same wavelength. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
He made it look a bit predictable.
O'Reilly. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Threads one in. Inzaghi is herring after that one. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
The attendance for
promising
this match
build-up.
60,332.
Rijkaard. Picked out brilliant. Tries one from range. No, just not quite.
Well, he doesn't have hit a clean strike. The moment he was in that position, you knew he was going to smash it.
Now that's well seen too. Rijkaard. Conte. Oh, he's done very well to take that back. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Can he get it through? Vermaelen gets across to intercept that. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Borussia Dortmund clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
He's gone direct here. Silvestre. Rijkaard. Driving forward. Kaká. He's found a way through. Kaká going face-to-face with his great rival. O'Reilly did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. And it's Cruyff. And this is Inzaghi. He's shifting through the gears here. Filippo Inzaghi plays it in. He's done well to get that clear. Oh, what has happened here? Now, try to spin that positively. I certainly can't.
Madrid really can't be faulted for their attitude, and if they go on to win this, it'll be fully deserved.
O'Reilly. Conte. He's on it. Can he get away? Takes a shot!
Oh, the ball's run loose here.
Borussia Dortmund have themselves a corner, I think. Yes, they do.
Substitution for Borussia Dortmund.
Borussia Dortmund have their third corner.
Cristiano Ronaldo.
Lahm clears it away.
6. Conte.
That pass isn't the best.
Zanetti. Coming on the field.
And here's Lee Kang-in.
That's a decent ball.
Great shot!
Robertson.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Bellingham. Number 20.
A game with so much to recommend it. Fabulous contest, but still no clear winner.
Well,
It's Kane! And no, he couldn't find the finish.
oh, looking, there's the urgency they need, and it nearly brought them a goal.
Well, that should get the job done. Expertly cut out, really nicely done.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
The referee's awarded a free kick. And he's going to have his name taken. He's had it taken off him. Ronaldinho. Oh, well played, well sorted out.
There will be
1 minute to add,
time.
according to the board. That ball looks a good one.
He's had a shot! Incredible! Just incredible! Oh, that has got to be it! This...
And that's that. Borussia Dortmund have done it with iron, with pragmatism, the sort you expect from a team like this. Admirable.